Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the channel, my name is Justin. So today I'll be heading out, me and Thor will be heading out to the farm just to work on my classic 1968 C10 that, if you're seen one of the previous videos, I'm working on an LS swap to it. So we'll be heading there to work on it a little bit. I'll be doing like a Barnyard LS swap. And yeah, we'll see what goes from there. Might work on the Colorados a bit because most of you guys are here for the Colorado, but stay tuned. Alrighty, just grabbed a sweater. I think it's going to be chilly out today. So before we head out there though, I figured I'd give you guys a little background information on my 68 C10. So I bought the thing when I was 15 years old. 250 inline 6, 3 on the tree, multicolored kind of truck. So basically I restored this thing in high school. My dad taught me auto body. We painted it at his shop. He is not a professional, just self-taught, and he taught me. And then from there I drove this thing up until university where the head gasket went on the 250. I went to swap out a different motor, but it was having some fuel issues, so tried a couple different mechanical fuel pumps. Went electronic fuel injections, still could not get it regulated. I figured it was time to go fuel injection. Bought an LS, as you guys saw in a previous video of me building the LS with the Transdap kit. So I'm at the point right now getting the truck ready, waiting for the transmission to get rebuilt, but I figured I'd get everything ready for that Transdap kit on the truck. So that's where we'll be starting off this kind of video once I get out to the farm. Alrighty, see you guys there.
Ready? Go get it. Good boy.
Okay, so I'm going to want to swap out the inline 6 brackets for the 350 ones because that's what the kit uses. Kind of see the difference there. One's a little bit shorter. Alright, swap out that one. Hello. Alright, so I'm in the end bit. I'll show you guys this. So this is the bell housing cross member, which has to be removed. I gotta pretty much grind it off, but there's a fire ban going on right now, so can't take that out quite yet. That kind of gets in the way kind of thing, so it's gotta go. Okay, so now that's done. I'm going to take out the old fuel tank. So I got a different fuel tank, as you can see. No filler thing there. So I swapped out the fuel tank for a subsystem. I had the inline 6 in there. Just part storage kind of thing. So I got a gas tank from like a 50s Ford rigged up in there. So I'm going to be taking that out. Looks like I gotta work in the tall grass, but what's do? So I'm going to be taking off the custom bumper just for ease of access. Okay, so I got my rear bumper fold off, as you can see here. Well, look, I got aluminum right there that I installed when I was a teenager. So in case anyone's wondering, custom made bracket that I did use for the bumper. Can't remember where I got the bumper from. Like I said, it was like 5 or 6 years ago. This is the 50s Ford gas tank. Just held on by little straps there, so I'm going to take off that. Gotta get under, get the fuel line off. So also, this is kind of the exhaust I want to have coming out right out the side. See, right out the side of the box for the rear tire. Just to show you guys that. It looks pretty cool. Exhaust system's taken from an 88, 98 truck. Just going to rig it up a little bit. Definitely a budget build. Okay, so I got the electronic fuel pump in there. So I had that with the inline 6 because I had a mechanical fuel pump. It wasn't working, so I tried a different one. Tried like 3 different mechanical fuel pumps. Found out it was like the lobe on the cam, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta put an electronic one. But I accidentally bought the wrong one. This one has way more PSI than that's needed for a carburetor, but it should work for an LS. I think it's 112 PSI, so definitely more than enough power, but way too much for a carbureted engine, so it kind of flooded the engine every time. So it's one of the reasons why I'm going LS. So I'll take that off, take off the wiring, and then pull the gas tank out. Okay, so I was mistaken. It's actually 10 to 14 PSI, so it won't work with the LS. So need about 58 PSI. That's a little bit more money, I guess. Whatever. Alrighty, so that's about as far as I got in the 68 truck kind of thing. Ended up hauling some grain and then fencing a little bit so the cows don't go into that pasture. Alrighty, so I guess now I'll just head into town, and then from there I'll do a little bit, maybe the bezels on the fog lights kind of thing. But here, we'll do a little bit pull on the Colorado. Alrighty guys, as mentioned previously, I'm going to take off the fog light bezel thing and then spray them black. So I'm just going to do plastidip just to start off with, but if that doesn't hold up, then I'll take them off again, spray them black. But first, we got to take them off, get them cleaned up, so let's get at it. If you haven't seen the previous video how to take these off, like when I did the fog lights, I just use a little spatula, get in there, and it seems to take it off pretty good. So that's what I'll do. Alright, I forgot how difficult these things are to take off, so I think I might just go ahead and paint it. So first I'm going to hit it with the kind of stovetop cleaner. It helps, because basically with chrome, the rust is actually kind of like a smooth layer on top, so that helps get rid of that smooth layer there. Makes paint stick to it easier. And it helps clean it up so the paint will stick. Alrighty, let's get at it. Alrighty, there we go. So they're looking pretty brand new now. Doesn't take much to clean these off. Then just let them dry and then we can get painting. Okay, so bad news, Canadian Tire's closed. So, but in the garage I got 3 different kinds of black paint. I got Duplicolor bed armor, plastidip, and engine enamel. So that one's obviously out. It's question engine paint, and it's almost empty. I use that to paint the transmission for the 68. Alright, so then I'm stuck making a difficult decision. Bed armor or plastidip. Plastidip does come off, but I think that would also with the smooth surface. But plastidip does come off if you do make a mistake, so. For this, I'm also scared like when I pop it in if it'll come off. But whatever. I shall do plastidip because I can take it off and redo in that if I screw up, so let's get at it. Okay, first light coat done. Once I watch some more YouTube videos and then do the second one. Okay, so I did about 4 coats on them, let them dry, and they turned out pretty good. So we'll put them back on the truck and hope the plastidip doesn't come off. Alrighty, so the last, there we go, so we got them put back in. It looks way better, other than all the bugs we got in the truck, but it kind of really makes that yellow pop now. Just need to get rid of that chrome grill with the Chevy riding one, and it looked pretty good. So let's hopefully that plastidip holds up. If not, it's easy to fix. So much better. Alright, so hopefully you guys like this video. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you do. Leave any comments, what you think I should do with the Colorado or the C10. Love hearing from you guys and stuff like that. More things coming on the way for both the trucks. Still waiting for the transmission to get rebuilt for the 68 for the LS. Got the 4L60 going into it. And yes, once that's in there and I got the fuel lines all figured out and stuff, hopefully I'll have it running by the end of the summer, just in time for my wedding. So alrighty, so if you guys have a good day, thanks, bye.